Hey you guys, it's Brit tonight. We're here with a quick little update on Lilly Tino and her really just not caring at all about the Disneyland fiasco that she caused. And I also want to talk about Jojo Siwa. What was she up to on her 21st birthday? Spoiler alert, it's messy, it's embarrassing, and as always with Jojo, it's very cringe. So we're going to go over both of those. If you're interested, please keep watching. Alright you guys, so let's start at the top with Lilly Tino. I will link that other video in my description box and or in a pinned comment in case y'all missed it. But Lilly Tino is a rage baiting TikToker and decided to talk about her nether regions in the middle of Disney. And you know, my whole thing is like, look, I'm here for education, I'm here for sharing your story, I'm here for being an advocate, an ally, like so on and so forth. But there's a time and a place to talk about these types of things. And in the middle of an amusement park that is filled with children, in your, like, they can literally hear and see what you're talking about right now. And even if they couldn't, let's be honest, a lot of children are looking for Disney stacks, Disney reviews, Disney what to do in Disney, whatever. And they could come across this video and it just gives a really, really bad look for people that are not doing what Lily's doing. And she has a history of being extremely problematic, out of touch, not caring about what people say, not caring about call outs, not caring about learning or doing better. So that's why I choose to not cover Lilly on a really consistent basis, because it's just very clear that her brand and her marketing is, let's piss everyone off and laugh all the way to Disney, or laugh all the way to the next high-end restaurant that I'm going to eat at and insult the wait staff. I see right through it. This video with the update comes from Amelia Majesty. Of course, I will link Amelia's TikTok down below with this video. But Lilly straight up says that she thinks it's funny. So let's let the clip roll and then I'll give my thoughts.
I got my cake pops removed, and the plan is to get my marshmallow wand to a marshmallow tunnel.
We have an update on the situation. Remember, this was filmed at a kids theme park. You can hear kids all throughout the background. Well, here's the apology.
I have nothing to apologize for. I think the reaction is actually kind of funny, and I will not stop. You cannot stop me. My apology is that I didn't make more videos. It's no different than talking about a hip replacement.
It is completely different than a hip replacement because it's a body part that is not discussed in public in front of kids. It's not appropriate. It doesn't matter if you're trans or not. Those body parts are not discussed in public.
It's important to normalize being trans in public.
Being trans in public does not include talking about your body parts at a kid's park. There's a time and place for everything, and this is completely inappropriate and disrespectful. This is not acceptable coming from a trans woman.
So I completely agree with what Amelia had to say. It's not comparable to a hip replacement or having back surgery or even, you know, having something like a facelift or anything along those lines. This is inappropriate. It doesn't matter if it's coming from a trans person or somebody who is not trans. Speaking about this kind of matter in the middle of an environment where children are is just the wrong setting. And the way that Lilly responded by saying that she thinks it's funny and she wishes that she made more content, blah, blah, blah. It's just another reminder that Lilly does not care about being an advocate. She cares about getting the clicks and the views, even if it is through outrage marketing. And Lilly is not an advocate. She's not an ally. This is a complete disgrace, and I don't want to say it pisses me off to hear her response, but it definitely confirms what I thought was already true about Lilly.
My apology is that I didn't make more videos in Disney. I wish I had filmed myself more. I can see how much of a nerve that video touched, more than I expected.
Let me get this gay real quick, Lilly Tino. Now, instead of taking into consideration, maybe I crossed the line, maybe I was a little out of pocket with that video, you decided to double down while simultaneously admitting you're living for the rage bait, no matter whether it affects the trans community in a positive or negative way. I'm not ready for this. Let's continue.
I was listening. No one was listening. Two, even if they were listening, you talking about cake pops and marshmallow lines. Like, you'd have to kind of know a little bit more to really understand what I was saying. But let's say you did understand what I was saying and you were listening, which no one was. It's no different than talking about a hip replacement or
speaking directly to children about gender reassignment surgery. Your genitals is on the same playing field as a hip replacement surgery now. What? And don't act like this video was not directed towards a younger audience. If it was directed towards adults like you said it was, speak to adults like adults. You shouldn't have to use cake pops. And I would be willing to bet money that your age restrictions, 18 and over, is not set up on your videos.
I think the reaction is actually kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Disney was not the time and place I pinned. No, it actually was, Andrea. Because I was in Disneyland and I wanted to talk about it. That makes it the time.
No, Lilly, I'm glad you think it's funny. I wonder if you're still gonna think it's funny when LGBTQ acceptance continues to decline. Of course, it's how I feel. I felt like filming it there. I felt like that was a time and place that I wanted to speak about it. Of course, all about you, without taking into consideration the people around you and how it might affect them. And that's not a red flag to you? You're surrounded by children and that's what you decide to talk about?
Queer people are allowed to exist in Disneyland and talk about being queer. If you think that's a problem, then you have a problem.
The problem is not people existing. The problem is the location you decided to film the video, the content of the video, and who the video was directed towards. That is the problem. And if you don't see that, I don't know what to tell you. But AJ's the bad guy. AJ's the one doing harm when I speak up about stuff like this. Got it. Guys, let me know what you think about this apology video in the comments down below.
Now, the next thing I want to talk about is, again, it goes back to being inappropriate at a children's theme park. Let's talk about Jojo Siwa. Jojo Siwa spent her 21st birthday at Disney and got completely wasted. And she did a live stream that I have a feeling it was probably product placement, but that's here nor there. She is sitting at this outside restaurant trying to get people to sing her song Karma. Nobody knew the words because, hello, nobody cares about Jojo Siwa's music.
I should have known better. I had a wish I would have never effed around. Yeah, we know it.
Here, let's try this one. Thou shalt not.
Lie,
Thou shalt not.
cheat,
Thou shalt not get caught, or you'll
end up just like me. Can I get a picture? Ready? Right there. Hey, happy birthday. Happy birthday, girl.
My 21st birthday. I'm drunk as right now. Something in my bread I'm supposed to eat. I got punched in the eye. It hurts really bad, but I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. It's not liquor spread. Go. Happy 21st birthday to me.
She's walking around wearing this construction vest that is bedazzled with these Timberland boots and just making a complete fool of herself. This might be the decline of Jojo Siwa. I realize that some people might say, well, we've been seeing the decline of Jojo Siwa. We've been seeing Jojo totally go downhill, like it's a wrap. But I have a feeling like right now, since Karma came out, we are kind of in the thick of her working her way to being irrelevant. Because people are only entertained by cringy content for so long. How many times can you make fun of Jojo Siwa and crack jokes and, you know, maybe get a giggle out of how ridiculous she is until you just tune out and you get bored? I think that we are in the middle of that right now. I'd also like to acknowledge that there are some opinions that I have seen of people saying there are adults that get, they're under the influence at Disney all the time. Like, Disney serves these beverages and adults can consume said beverages. When you are a public figure and your audience is very young people and you are going to a place that is surrounded by children during the day, this is not a food and wine tour where it's in the evening where, it's mostly adults and kids are not around. She went in the middle of the day and got absolutely obliterated off of alcohol at this children's theme park. Jojo Siwa, I feel like sometimes she's having like an identity crisis. She wants so badly to act like an adult and say adult things and do this kind of stuff. But the problem that I have is she still dresses and acts as if she's 16. It's just a very weird kind of thing that we're witnessing here, but I want to know, how do y'all feel about it? Are people blowing it out of proportion that she was obliterated at Disney? Do you think that if it was in the evening, it would have been different, where there's less kids? I can't wait to see what you'll have to say about this. I am here for celebrating your 21st birthday, but if you are going to do it at Disney, my God, like, pick a better time than in the middle of the day where there are nothing but kids surrounding you. And I don't really understand the whole construction vest thing. Like, she's been wearing this thing for a week. There's so many videos of her with this construction vest that's been bedazzled. Again, it's another weird thing from JoJo that we're seeing. I don't know. I'm lost, but I'm here to give commentary on it. So I think that's enough for tonight. If you liked the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.